Hey guys, this is the hottest new storage organizer at Scrapbook.com. Let me tell you all about it. This is our brand new heat tool organizer, and boy, is this amazing. So are you looking for a place to keep all of your heat tools and you're constantly getting caught up in all the tangled wires and burning your tabletop and trying to find a place to store all of those heat tools? Well, we've got you covered, and it is this brand new heat tool organizer. So let's show you what it's all about. All right, it comes in this sleek white acrylic shell. It comes with 3 stainless steel, that is some solid, serious, good quality there, stainless steel cups into your step up of your organizer up here. So you can put your heat tools right inside. It's nice and deep, so you can get that heat tool in there resting, and it will not burn anything. It'll keep everything protected and safe. It's also got this front compartment where you can store this power strip, or if you didn't want to store a power strip up here, you can store all of your accessories for all of your heat tooling, heat embossing, your glue gun, all of the things that you would need to store. You have this little compartment. And I love that on the side it has the 2 round openings for your power strip so your cords can fit in and keep everything organized. Let's jump right in and show you how easy it is to use this. So I've got my silicone mat that is heat resistant here on my tabletop surface. And then I'm going to use some of my Cloud Whip. And what we're going to do is we're going to find a stencil. So here is my photo album with my 6x8 page protectors that's storing all of my stencils. Let's do this really pretty teardrop floral design, 6x8. And I'm going to take a card front and let's adhere it to this stencil. Grab some mint tape. And what we're going to do is we're just going to create a really pretty background with some of this Cloud Whip. So what I want to do is add some pops of color to my Cloud Whip with my palette knife. So we'll take some of our fabulous Cloud Whip and we're going to take our seal off. We're just going to scoop up some Cloud Whip here. It's probably a little too much. Put my seal back on. This lid on. Okay, so let's add some of our sky gloss blue here with pops of color. We're just going to add that right to our Cloud Whip. And depending on the consistency of your pops of color and your Cloud Whip, you can make it whatever color you want. If you want it darker, if you want it lighter, just add more of the Cloud Whip or add more pops of color. Now I just kind of want a really pretty blue color, so we'll mix this kind of like frosting. Just mix that up. That's a really pretty light minty blue color now. Mint or like sky blue. Hence the name of the pops of color. I'm just going to mix this up nice and pretty. All right, now I'm going to take my craft scraper. So we're going to scoop this up on our craft scraper, and we're just going to go right across our card front here. Now I want it kind of thick because I'm going to use one of my heat tools over here in my handy dandy heat tool organizer to dry this pops of color. I've got it kind of really thick. And I'll go through all of these grooves. The whole back of my A2 card I want to be covered. All right, so once I have that done, I'm going to take off my stencil. Look at how pretty this is. Oh my goodness, this moment of reveal. Gorgeous texture and pretty, pretty color. All right, so let's hand this over. Thank you. And I'm going to scoop up some of this background so I can use this on something else. Thank you. And then we will take my Clearly Amazing mat. This thing is awesome because it's got low tack, so I'm going to take off my film. And I'm going to take off this mint tape. Put that over there. And then we're going to come over on this corner and carefully take off our mint tape. Now the reason I'm going to put this on the Clearly Amazing mat is because I don't want this to warp. I want it to dry it flat. So I'm going to put that down there. I'm going to wipe off all of this stuff here so that I can push this down with the end of my knife. Push down right onto this Clearly Amazing mat. It's catching it and it's going to dry it flat when I use my heat tool. Okay, there, it's down flat, so it'll keep my shape. And I'm just going to take our Sizzix heat embossing gun and we're just going to turn on the heat. Grabbed it right out of my heat tool organizer. And let's start drying this. Look how fast that cloud whip dries. So pretty. Starts to show some dimension. I love that about the cloud whip and a heat gun. It dries it so fast. So you don't have to wait for it to dry. And it's going to keep its shape because I have it on the Clearly Amazing mat. Just go around all the edges. Get that cloud whip dry with the pops of color. Look at that. All right. What I love is that my heat tool organizer right here is holding all of my heat tools so I can easily get to them when I need them. All right, so we will now peel this off. Do it this way, and it is dry and gorgeous, and I've got all this dimension on my card. So pretty. And I am so grateful that I have my heat tool organizer right here so I can grab my tools when I need them at my fingertips and have it all organized. And I can use either my Ranger Heat It craft tool or my Sizzix embossing gun or my hot glue gun from We Are, which is so cute because it's pink, with my white organizer. And honestly, if I didn't want to keep my power strip in here, I could put all of my embossing powders in here with my embossing inks. My cloud whip would fit in here. Let me show you. It would fit in here sideways like that down in there. I know I'm just kind of throwing it in there, but just to show you it fits. You could keep some pops of color in there, all of your different sizes of embossing powders. Lots of things will fit inside here if you didn't want to use the power strip. Such a great, great storage organization tool. You can store whatever heat gun you have, whatever brand you have, should fit into these stainless steel cups. Let me tell you the sizes again of these stainless steel cups. I'm just going to clean up this mess. All right, so again, the size of this heat tool organizer, the full size is 11.8 inches wide by 7.2 inches deep and 5.3 inches tall. And the steel cups, each steel cup is 3.3 inches wide. So the mouth is 3.3 inches, and then it's 4.9 inches high. So plenty of room to stick a large glue gun, your heat embossing guns, and your Heat It Craft It tool inside, and they will stay in there nicely. And then you have this whole compartment in the front where you could put your power strip, or you can store all of your heat embossing tools and supplies, whatever you need, your stamp foam, lots of different things will fit inside this front compartment. This is such a great tool to have when you are needing a place to store all of those heat tools and you do not want your cords all intertwined and tangled. You can use this to organize your tools right at your fingertips. I know I use mine. I go to it often. I have it on my desktop. It leaves everything sleek and nicely organized, and I love it so much, and I know you're gonna love yours too. You can get this at Scrapbook.com, and if you like this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up. All right, friends, thank you so much, and we will see you next time.